2 Chronicles chapter 4. Furniture for the temple. He made a bronze altar that was 20 cubits long, 20 cubits wide, and 10 cubits tall. Then he made a large tank from melted bronze. It was round, and it measured 10 cubits across from edge to edge. It was 5 cubits tall and about 30 cubits around. There were images of bulls under the lip of the large bronze tank. They were in 2 rows that went 10 cubits around the tank. The bulls were molded in place when the tank was shaped. The large bronze tank was on top of 12 large statues of bulls. 3 bulls looked toward the north, 3 bulls looked toward the west, 3 bulls looked toward the south, 3 bulls looked toward the east. The large bronze tank was on top of these bulls. All the bulls stood with their rear ends to each other and to the center. The large bronze tank was 3 inches thick. The edge of the large tank was like the edge of a cup. The edge looked like a lily blossom. The tank could hold about 17,400 gallons. He made 10 basins. He put 5 basins on the right side of the large bronze tank and 5 basins on the left side. These 10 basins were to be used to wash the things offered for the burnt offerings. But the large bronze tank was to be used by the priests for washing before they offered sacrifices. He made 10 lampstands of gold. He followed the plans for these lampstands. He put the lampstands in the temple. There were 5 lampstands on the right side and 5 lampstands on the left side. He made 10 tables and put them in the temple. 5 tables were on the right side, and 5 tables were on the left side in the temple, and he used gold to make 100 basins. He also made the priest's courtyard, the large courtyard, and the doors that opened to them. He used bronze to cover these doors. Then he put the large bronze tank on the right side of the temple on the southeast side. Hiram also made the pots, shovels, and basins. So he finished his work for King Solomon on God's temple. 2 columns, 2 capitals shaped like bowls for the top of the columns, 2 nets to go around the capitals, 400 pomegranates for the 2 nets, 2 rows of pomegranates for each net to cover the bowls for the capitals on top of the columns, 10 carts with a bowl on each cart, the large tank with 12 bowls under it, the pots, small shovels, small bowls, and all the dishes for the Lord's temple. All the kings that Hiram made for King Solomon were made of polished bronze. King Solomon first poured these things in clay molds. The molds were made in the Jordan Valley, between the towns of Succoth and Zerida. Solomon made so many of them that no one tried to weigh the bronze used. Solomon also made the dishes and things for God's temple. He made the golden altar and the tables where they put the bread of the presence. He made the lamps and lampstands of pure gold. These were put inside the holy place in front of the most holy place. He used pure gold to make the flowers, lamps, and tongs. I don't know. He used pure gold to make the lamps, snuffers, bowls, pans, and the censers. He used pure gold to make the doors for the temple, the inside doors for the most holy place, and the doors for the main hall.